as far as the pace of our offense, as far as moving the basketball. Glaringly, we committed to the run very early in the game. We got a lot of fast break points. I thought both Devin and Jeff Teague really set the tone with that. Our big guys ran the floor very well. Al ran the floor. So early, you could see that the energy was there. I was really proud of our guys, just the way they came out and really, they took the game. I should say they took the attack to Brooklyn. And you have to play like that when you've been struggling. Obviously, we've been struggling. We've been a team that, as I mentioned, the last couple of weeks we just haven't played really good basketball. But tonight we came out and guys played well from start to finish. The energy was there. I thought defensively we were very active as well. We got our hands on a lot of loose balls. We got some deflections, which allowed us to get out and run. And I thought clearly just the pace of the game, we really did a good job with that. Brooklyn is a very big team, and Lopez is a little down low. We had some problems with him early, particularly on the glass. But all in all, I thought this was just a really, really good win for us. I thought mentally it was really good for us, as I mentioned, after what we've gone through the last couple of weeks. Not playing our best basketball. And as I told the guys, all teams go through these type periods. We just have to weather the storm.
How do you keep this message going that, see, when you share the ball, when you run, this is our brand of basketball that you slipped out of before?
Yeah, well, it's my job to do that. And how do I do it? I we break down the tape, break down the game, and we show film. We show when we run versus when we don't run. We show how good we look when we do run. The guys are committed to the run. They get out. They race the lanes. Yesterday in practice, that was one of the points of emphasis. Not just running, but racing for lanes. And when you got guards with the speed of Jeff Teague and Devin Harris, you want the ball, you got to keep up with them. And both of those guys, I thought, really did a really good job at just dictating the pace of the game.
Defensively, it looked like you were trapping Joe pretty hard. Was that the game plan? And coming in, and then not just that, but how effective do you feel y'all were? Y'all were really good chasing back and rotating.
I thought we were very effective. Joe is just a terrific player, and he's a guy that he commands a double team. He has seen every conceivable double team that there is. We wanted to be aggressive with him early. I thought our guys did a good job, and we actually random trapped him a few times where it wasn't necessarily the game plan on that particular play, but we did it as well. But it made us aggressive. It got us active. You could see that our guys were really in tune. Everybody was in the right spots. You have to be when you double team the ball, because it opens up a lot of other passing avenues. But we were able to shut the passing lanes down. And again, I thought our guys, particularly on the weak side, everybody was in their rotation spots. So when you trap, all five guys have to be on the string, and I thought we did that pretty effectively tonight.
Is there an element, perhaps, of Jeff Teague taking what you've been saying lately about what was wrong with this offense personally? Because you've wanted them to run. You said it started with the guards. He's the point guard. Do you think there was an element of him taking that personally? As far as he needs to be the...
Yes and no. When we came in at practice yesterday, one of the things that we really wanted to brush up on, and as the season progresses, I'll always look at things and I'll always pick out things what I feel we need to get better at and we need to be more efficient in. One of the things were, when we got the rebound, were to put the ball in the point guard's hands as fast as we can. Big guys are not sprinting out on the dribble unless it's a long rebound. But we want to try to make it, we want to put the ball in our point guard's hand and make them make the play. Their speed, their quickness, from getting from one end of the floor to the other, they're tough to defend. But we hamper ourselves sometimes when we don't get the ball into their hands as fast as we can. And that was the point of emphasis yesterday. And today, or I should say tonight, we committed to it. Al did bust out a few times on a couple of long rebounds. But early, we got the ball in our point guard's hand, and then they came down and they made plays.
Zaza had the near triple-double. he was facilitating, he was rebounding. Did he seem to bring the energy to the front court the way Jeff brought the energy to the
Yeah, he
front
really did. Zaza played a very complete game tonight. He was very, played a very physical game. Trying to defend Brook Lopez one-on-one is not an easy task, because he's just so big. He's a load. We wanted to offer some help to him, but I thought Zaza did a good job in pushing him out off his sweet spot. And at that point, we wanted Zaza to defend him the best he could. Guys, our guards are in a position to drop and dig just to help. But I thought Z did set the tone for our big guys, down low. Rebound wise, I thought he did a good job. He was throwing his body around everywhere, and that's how he has to play. That's who Zaza is. But he is a guy that we count on to do a lot of the dirty work, things that may not show up in the stat sheet. His numbers tonight were pretty good, but there are other things that he brings to the table that just don't show up in the stat sheet. But we as coaches, we recognize that, and I thought he just did a really good job.
Coach, do you plan on continuing starting him?
Don't know. I will go back to the drawing board tomorrow. We'll look